Thank you. I'd like to thank the Chairman also for this very, very important hearing today. I come from a much different perspective, being a mayor, a former mayor of a city that is 2,000 miles away from the nearest southern border. We had an illegal immigration problem. Some of you may have known I was the first mayor in the country to pass a law dealing with illegal immigration. Over 10%, it was estimated at the time, in my city was in the country illegally. And they didn't cross, the majority did not cross a southern border. Our population grew by 50%, but our tax revenue stayed the same. So I see this from a different prism as many others, because there's an economic side to this problem of illegal immigration as well as a national security side. I disagree. I'm listening here today, and I guess my first disagreement is how we even define our borders. I believe there's an important piece to this issue that's missing here. Any state that has an international airport is a border state. Any state with an international airport is a border state. 40% of the people that are in the country illegally didn't cross a border. They came here on a visa, the visa expired, and they disappeared into the system, and we can't find them. We have our immigration laws for two reasons. One is to protect American jobs, and two, to protect the American people. My question, Chief Fisher, is do you believe adding more people on the border would have stopped the attack on 9/11?
No, sir.
Mr. McAleenan, if I were a could-be terrorist and I flew into Harrisburg International Airport or Des Moines, Iowa Airport and didn't leave after my visa expired, how would you find me?
So we're assuming this individual is not known to the intelligence community or law enforcement as a potential terrorist?
That's correct.
Okay, that's a multi-agency effort. First of all, we would use the biographic information transmitted to CBP called the Advanced Passenger Information System, which would tell us who they are, when they've arrived, a record of their crossing date. We would work with U.S. Visit and Immigration and Customs Enforcement to determine whether they left on time. That's the biographic exit effort.
If I could just interrupt you 1 second,
Please.
Then how would we have 40% of the people in the country illegally whose visas have expired? Why haven't we been able to do that?
I think this is an acknowledged area, Representative, where we need to improve, and we've been improving over the last several years.
And that's exactly my point, because you see some of the and you know this, some of the 9/11 terrorists overstayed their visas. In fact, one of the 9/11 terrorists was granted amnesty in 1986. He said he was an agriculture worker and was granted amnesty, and later was one of the masterminds to that. And now there's a new proposal here to grant a pathway to citizenship to millions who have crossed the border illegally or who have overstayed a visa. I believe that this will only encourage millions more now to come here through our open borders. You know, basically what this proposal is telling anyone that's here on a visa right now is that you can throw your visa away, because this proposal will now allow you to stay. We need to make sure that we're doing first things first, that we're securing our borders, and that's not only airports, seaports, northern border, southern border, east coast, west coast. We can't exclude those that come here through a legal pathway and then stay here and become here illegally. And that's what's missing here today, and we certainly shouldn't use our immigration laws to make new friends or to use it to battle for new voters. You know, today's an important day. Today is the 20th anniversary of the 1993 attack on the World Trade Center, where six people died and over 1,000 people were injured. Our immigration laws are here to protect American jobs and to protect the American people. We are a long way from secure borders, and it should be a reminder to everyone here in Congress that we don't replace the carpet in our homes while we still have a hole in our roof. Thank you.